commander for them at some point. And a job for them. So, you guys... Did you make it? They made it to Bangkok. They can train. And you guys, did you make it to Delhi? You did, and you can train. Good. So what we'll probably do is also upgrade one of those armies to something a bit better. This is the experienced one. Oh, we can put some... We can give them a promotion. However, we need to save our political power now. This is bad down here, isn't it? This is really bad. We're closing in, but the supply situation is just... There is absolutely nothing over there. Huh. Well, we got our stuff built, but that was the end of that, because it's well out of range of anything of being particularly useful. Tough. Very, very tough situation. I mean, there's Japanese troops that are remaining in full supply over there. Let's cut them off from Saigon. We need to get a cut-off going here. Just so those guys will fall. We've got some of our yellow troops here just charging in. This is absolutely pointless. If we can cut them off from the supply, these guys will then weaken, and then we've got the opportunity to actually make some progress, though, so... Good. No. No, 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 no. I want some men on that line, please. We still haven't got the cut-off there that we wanted. And our own supply situation is absolutely appalling. Let them walk past up there. Just let them go. We don't care. Right, there are some supplies coming in. I don't know how they're getting in, but they are coming in. Must be from this area. Let's help that attack. And then we can use more troops over here. We're closing in on Saigon. For sure, so this is good. Everyone pile in there. Come on, we are going to break this. And then these lot will just starve. And then we should be fine. Come on, let's help. Let's help if we can. We can't crack that. That's too hard a nut at the moment. And we've got no divisions on a line around there. So I say we're going to turn that attack off for the time being. But let's make sure that these guys are on that. Yeah, that's fine. Put them on that order. Do you get some irregulars? That's fine. We'll sort that out afterwards. God, the carnage. This is just pure horrendous attrition around here, and it's a bit grim for our options. It is. If we can kick them out, though. Hey, Saigon's fallen at last. Excellent. Let's make sure we capture all those. And they're popping nicely. They're going to get hungry now. Supply's going to roll in. This is good. This is what it needs to be at last. Right. Let's crumble all that. This has been quite some fight, but we've done it. We've done what we needed to do. We've got 200,000 men in reserve, and at the moment, no possibility to increase that. But once we take the decision to go independent, we can. Now, what I want to see is, what I wonder is what's going to happen when that happens. Is Britain going to kick us out of the Allies? Because that would be kind of worrying. I'm just seeing what we've got that we can flog. Anti-tank guns we're not using, so we can actually get rid of those. We're not using any sort of tanks. We definitely do need all the support equipment, and we've got some planes. And we've captured a German... How did we capture a German convoy? Okay, add that. There's not a lot of stuff, but we'll sell it off. Oh, we didn't get this? We'll just push everything in there. So we have been attacking with in the most brutal way, with the type of division template that's not well designed for. But look at our stocks. Our stocks are now looking like they're recovering. India is finally getting on a proper war footing. And that looks a whole lot better. Right, so our supplies should be fine. Let's get those guys going in there. Free civilian factories again. Nice. Let's see where we were. We should have got some infrastructure up. So I will take some more military factories in these areas if we can. Do you think dockyards might be better in the coastal regions? They just might, you know. They really just might. I'll take some infrastructure in somewhere inland. Where can we build in? This place. This has got lots of building slots. Let's put them in there. And we'll carry on building that. Last little bit of Chinese territory that's about to fall. We've got divisions coming over to help now. We can take out of here. We can take these two guys. Because they want to be back in there. Which is good. You want to get training. Actually, you want to turn that off, but you want to actually be training. And then we just need to make sure that we don't lose naval superiority around here. So we've got 2 submarines. I mean, these are... We could kind of use newer stuff. I keep calling them submarines. Destroyers. They are destroyers. This guy keeps getting experience, though, which is very good. Spotting speed, torpedo screen penetration, naval AA attack. I don't know what's sinking them, that's the problem. It could be Japanese aircraft. I'm going to take that just in case that's the case. I think they're running smack bang into a great big Japanese fleet, personally. And that's what's going wrong. Let's just do these areas around what's now our coastline. And we're gonna try and do that. So we're gonna be a bit more careful and just see if we can survive. We are gonna have to go into there because we've got a supply line coming through it. So it's gonna be tough. We'll see if those guys can survive. What if I throw more in? A half-trained one. We've got 3 in there. We'll see if that makes a difference. My poor old 1936 destroyers. Right, everything. Throw it in there. Let's just pile in. Destroy these Japanese divisions. And be done with it. We're going to be at the point where we have no more divisions in training. But that's okay. Because I think we need to actually take a moment to recover. And then figure out what the hell we're going to do next with all this. Royal Indian Air Force. And the bigger guns. Okay, nice. That's quite good. Still can't take that one. That's fine. I guess we will take... What does that lead to? Land Doctrine? Indian armour? We'll take it. We'll take it. Nice, this has been done. This dude here needs a definite rest. Somewhere where there's lots of supply. So, are we to assume that the Allies will defend this? I mean, we're going to put some guys in ports. I think... I don't know what to do with these, actually. We could set them on just port defense. Let's set them on port defense for the area. And then that'll just make sure that we do defend this area. I'm not going into China. And then we'll also do that as well. And hopefully, wherever they go, they'll have some supply coming in. Because they'll be sat in ports. So that should be, in theory... Oh, this doesn't look good. Hang on. What happened? We lost 2... Is this Vichy France? No, that's us. That's Free France. Okay, that's not good. And let's dismiss that one. It's the same one anymore. I don't want those destroyers getting sunk already. We've only just got them. We kind of need them. So 1943, there must be, and there is, a shitload of industry to get on with. Let's crack on with this. So that was the fight for Burma and what turned into Siam and Free France, Cambodia, Vietnam. What was this area called, by the way? Indochina. It was called Indochina back then? I think, when the French had it. So let me see. Is there anywhere where the USSR... If the USSR is defeated, and at the moment, that's not looking like an imminent risk. I'm kind of hoping... Yeah, I think I could send troops to help in Ireland. Right, over to industry. Over to industry. We want, like, everything here. Production efficiency cap. As long as the cap goes up, that's retention, that's growth. We'll go for that one. Honestly, I don't think it makes a great deal of difference. So the Brits have got huge armies, as always, back in Britain, doing nothing. There's a huge naval... Oh, I say doing nothing. They are trying D-Day. The problem with this is that the Germans are going to have the Atlantic Wall set up now. And we saw this when I played as the Belgians. Remember that campaign? We couldn't get back in. Not this way. Italy, however, that looks possible. I'm not sure I want to get involved in that. That looks grim. That looks really grim. Yay, we sank a submarine. The fall of Sevastopol. Not good. Not good. How's our... These guys are just in combat all the time, but look at this. 2 assisted kills. Sunk 2 enemy ships. What have we sunk? We're sinking the Japanese subs, which is what we want to see. That's what we got those guys for. We have spare dockyards. Let's put it all into destroyer hulls. That's all we can really do at this point. Just get maximum destroyer hulls out. And we have to try and win the naval battle. That is what we have to do. I think if these guys do get damaged but get away, because we've got so much demand on them, because there's so few of them and so many sea zones covered, that I think they're going to get pulled back into fights before they get to repair, and that might be why they get absolutely nuked. We're seeing the results, though. They are good. The Allies are going in. Okay. Could this be the turning of the tide? Let's hope so. Let me see what my armies are looking like now. So, supply situation is not terrible. It's not great either. We've got them spread out over that area. We have some more serious troops back in Delhi, which are now fully sorted. Shall we change that entire army? That'll be a big demand, but we switch over everything. I think now is the time that we actually create a motorized division. Let's edit this. It got most of it there. So what we're going to need... I mean, where are we going to be fighting? If we send them to Europe, motorized would be great. If we have to fight through the jungles of the Pacific, not so much. So I don't suppose I'll make this an entire... Yeah, we can't have 24 divisions of motorized. This would not be effective. So let's spend some points. We want motorized artillery. And we'll probably keep these a bit smaller because we're going to need to keep the cost down a bit. What's that? Combat width of 22. We've got an 8-2. That's fine. I can live with that. We're going to need to have motorized recon. This is where they get expensive, putting all these in. Definitely need engineers. Support anti-air. And logistics. And that's going to be fine. We're going to go with that. Save. It's an okay template. We'll just say that. It's okay. Right. Give me This guy, give me half of them to start with. New force. Change the colour to red. That's what we like to see. Change this to motorized. And it's going to say, you don't have enough trucks. We nearly do. We have everything else, so that's excellent. Oh, the manpower costs are going up? Huh, didn't expect that. And let's put them in there. Yeah, he's going to have a problem. There's too many men in there, but that's fine. These are elite infantry. These guys may as well be disbanded, I think. Well, not disbanded. Let's put them into the garrison force, which then gives us the benefit of these chaps having... We don't have anyone. We've got a panzer leader, which is no use. We've got a combined arms expert. Oh, well, that is our man then, isn't it? Combined arms expert. Yeah, reassign him. He is the one we want. And these with 10, he's also a panzer leader, which is fine for now. So there we go. We're going to switch the generals around a little bit. They're just guarding that border. That's absolutely fine. I'm not predicting a problem over there. Okay, so where next? Where are we going to attack next, folks? I don't think we've got the capacity to do a whole load of fighting across the Pacific. We could do naval invasions, but that will require our allies to actually sort that out for us with the naval supremacy. The trucks aren't good, but we do have 10 divisions of solid, good infantry that can do that job. We could get stuff involved in Italy, but look, this is just going to be a grind fest, isn't it? And we don't have the manpower to really spend on stuff like that. We could try and invade Norway. If we put destroyers in there, we might be able to go from the United Kingdom and try and liberate Norway. We've got infantry and we've got mountaineers. Huh. This isn't good. What happens if I put... I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to think. That seems like a long, long way away. And not a problem on my doorstep right at the moment. What are we short of material-wise? We basically... I've just seen our fuel absolutely plummet. I guess that's because we've just created a load of motorized divisions. Okay, that's a thing now. Need aluminium and steel. What we might do is build some fuel silos. Do we have anywhere where we can build these quickly? We'll just put a couple in there. Because then we can store it up. And yeah, okay, that's a point. With all those trucks, that is going to use a lot. You guys need some training as well in your new vehicles. That's going to use the rest of the fuel up. Also, what about the aircraft? So we've now got aircraft all over the place. You guys do not need to be up here. What are you actually achieving? Should we bring them all back to... I can't bring them all back to India. Where the hell? Oh, yes, I can. I've got the air base up here is big enough. Cool. You can train when you get there. We don't have a whole lot of squadrons, unfortunately. Stand down, stand down. Go to Delhi. And yeah, do a little bit of training. Whoops. Hang on. Air power. We will get all these just redone, I think. Let's get them... Where's Delhi? And yeah, get training when you get there. Is that everything? I mean, we have... Apart from those guys, they're ready, in fact, so that's good. No, we'll put them... We're going to put everything there. Yeah, detach everything. Just have them stand down. We'll save the fuel for the time being. We don't have a particular we don't have a requirement for this, so let's take that off all orders. The fall of Leningrad. Okay, Soviet Union's looking like it's seriously in the shit, which is not good for us. Our little submarines, I keep calling them submarines. Our destroyers, our anti-submarine ships, are doing fantastic. I think those guys are absolute legends. Let's take a look. Yeah, they're doing their job. They are absolutely doing the job. They are veteran hunter killers now. 4 assisted kills, 5 assisted kills, 2 assisted kills. They're all assisting, but not getting the kills. So also over in Delhi. So those who need training should be exercising. Yes, that's good. Let's exercise them up. And let's see, we've got room for anything else. Well, we have. So we may as well put these guys in as well. Oh, that one and that one. And just get them some training. So we'll prepare the Air Force for whatever it's going to do next. It is, in fact, he can go in as an army offense specialist. Morale, organization, or offense, division attack. At skill 4, they're getting 5%. Yeah, let's put him in there. That is what we want. Cool. Please, please don't be the death of my ships. Yep, we lost the whole lot. It's because the Japanese surface fleet turns up for all the combat raiding. It's like Japan's put them on combat raiding duties. And we get drawn into it and then we get minced. That's a shame. They were doing well. They were doing well. Maybe we could actually, that's not a bad idea. What we should do is develop and build some naval bombers. I would say a general purpose long range tactical bomber, but that doesn't work. It just doesn't, sadly. We'll go construction, and we're going to have to think about fuel as well coming up here. Okay, let's speed things up a bit. We're not going to get involved in fights ourselves. Benito Mussolini is deposed. Oh, great. So the war in Italy is going well. Brilliant. So the Allies are doing well there. It's not taking the pressure off the Soviet Union yet. Do we see the typical... Yeah. So Germany doesn't appear to be involved in this whatsoever. I think there are some Hungarian units in there. Looking at the flags. Greater Hungary. Yeah, I thought so. So I've noticed this since, I don't know, one of the updates some time ago. Allies rarely fight together anymore. They really focus on their own things. I remember back in the day, Germany would fill this front with units to stop the Allies coming up. I remember fighting through division after division, doing naval invasion after naval invasion to cut off and surround and capturing dozens of German units, as it was the only way up this mountainous peninsula. That doesn't happen, and we've seen that Britain doesn't get involved with France. I don't know. It's I think it's generally for the worse of the game, but I suppose Germany is preoccupied here. But it now takes a more predictable routine. Having said that, this is still a formidable obstacle, so it's not like the game's over and we've won by any means. We're running out of steel. We're running out of steel. I guess I have put a lot of requirements on that. We're going to have to get... There's no more steel that I can acquire anywhere from this. We are definitely going to have to get more civilian factories so we can trade for resources. India, I guess at this time probably was. It wasn't massively industrialized. That would come later, wouldn't it? And where all the mining and stuff comes in. The death of Tsar Boris of Bulgaria. Should we be upset? Okay, this bit's fine. We've got... I'm going to take this guy. I'm drawing away too many supplies. So we're going to put this guy in training around here somewhere. That's fine. Let's put them over there. And they can go on. They'll be fine there. Special project completed radar. Oh, that's where that jungle warfare thing came up. It must have come up It must have been a special project, Jungle Warfare, even though I don't have a land warfare research institute. Remember that it came up earlier? That must be what it is. So now we can do radar. Awesome. Right, there's nothing else to research, is there? No, we can't do anything else, so that's fine. That's fine. I wanted it for the radar. We've got Indian armor. That's going to allow us to go for modernizing the army, which we will take. And then there might be an Indian defense research. We're going to get independence. It's right there. It is this far away. And then that's going to be a whole new interesting ball game right after that. An unread naval battle result. Oh, we're losing convoys. This is such a shame. This is such a shame. Okay, we have... I wonder if I set them to engage at low risk. I wonder if that's the thing we do. We've got a good guy on the job. Where's the instructions? So engage at... Oh, they were set to engage at low risk? Okay, that's fine. Repair priority. Split off is enabled. What's this? Repubblica Sociale Italiana fractures into civil war. Good for them. I think I need to stay out of the really horrible areas. I mean, that one looks safe. We'll go over there. We can defend. There are places that we can defend and places that we can't. I don't know if we're going to get some... I don't even know why I've got trade routes going over here, to be quite honest. If I put that there, let's see if that actually helps with the naval supremacy. I need to stay away from the Japanese fleet. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna go on there, and that's it. No more than that, because it's too dangerous. Right then, how's the supply issues have cleared up nicely now. We've got... We should have enough men. Yeah, we've got enough men to cover that. There's a few with bad supply still. Here, of all places? Really? Oh, I guess it depends who else is marching through at the time and whether our convoys are getting intercepted. We should be okay in the Mediterranean now. Excellent. So we've got the motorized and we've got the... They're the regulars. Hang on. We should have a more aggressive formation of infantry. Yes, we do. So where are we going to use these again? Where are we going to use them? Do we want to get invading? Even if we go over there, the situation is that dire for supply that I don't think it really helps us. We need America to do something amazing. Japan will eventually just run out of steam somewhere. I'm not getting involved in any of this. I don't know even if I can. It's such a tough move. But in about 2 minutes' time, we're going to have enough points. We're going to go for independence. We're going to break away.